Twitch is... Oh, wait, no, there it is.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to 4+ Noobs in a Room. Put aside the everyday world and come with us into a realm of imagination. The middle ground between light and shadow.
Probably gonna have to use your imagination
Really?
for this game.
We sound way too edgy for...
I can see your cat.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, you're player one.
Yeah.
So, the game for this week is Monsters Incorporated Team Arena.
I'm Mike Wazowski, at least. Oh, shit. No.
As you can see, we have none of the characters unlocked because this was a spur-of-the-moment decision.
There we go.
Also,
I choose.
Oh my god. Alright.
this is gonna be horrible.
Oh, jeez!
I'll go with basically the squeaky voice Dean from The Simpsons.
I'll run the chat. You have hold on.
Oh, look at what the block stages are. Monsters Inc. lobby.
Harryhausen's, the restaurant. Locker room.
And
Hey, it's
Did you
locked.
just say kinky, you motherfucker?
It's the locked room.
Oh. Well, it's still just really
It's the locked room.
You know, with everyone's puns and sexual jokes so on point.
But it isn't even low-hanging fruit at this point. It's on the ground already soiled by the
Low-hanging fruit is all we do.
what was she saying?
I don't know. Let's
kill each other.
Press buttons.
Yeah, it's literally just elimination, so...
What?
God, I think.
Okay, so I have like a dash. Oh, we're picking up balls.
Yeah, and
If I didn't pick that up from the intro.
we literally said, is dodgeball.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
We said it 12 times!
I wasn't paying attention a dozen times. You think I'm gonna pay attention to this? It's running at like 10 FPS.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure this looks great on OBS.
One of the things that we were looking at while we were starting the game up, the Disney Interactive logo that pops up at the beginning of the game was like an FMV from 1995 that I swear was used in Disney's PlayStation titles. It did not look good at all.
It's all powered by Monsters Incorporated.
This is so dumb! It has multiple game modes at least. You mean dope. This game is dope.
We still got a minute left.
I can think of another D word this game is.
Directive?
Douchebaggery?
Sure, why not?
Dog. I'm not gonna finish
How
that.
does this game even work?
I don't know, I'm
It's
spamming A.
dodgeball. You press A to pick up. A
I'm
again.
sort of getting caught in a corner and just murdered.
That's kind of the... I wonder if the character's stats differ at all. Is there like a tier list for this game? Because if there's a tier list for Shrek Sloop Super Slam, there's gotta be something for this.
Maybe Mr. Game & Watch.
Monsters Inc. Scream Arena.
Oh shit, I got like a giant red ball.
Aren't all the characters basically the same though?
I don't know. I'm not really paying enough
Okay, so
attention
you can
to
do ricochet shots at least, because I just threw up against a bed,
Whoa.
and
Why
I
not?
hit Mr.
You can go through the doorway.
Oh, there's... Oh, gotcha. That's what that is. Because it happens, like, directly in front of it.
Wait, does it have a tier list?
You got a 2.5 out of 10 on IGN.
Ooh, a whole 2.5.
Why do I feel like this game will
one.
break me more than Sonic does?
Oh, his eye was closed. I thought he was just like possessed or
Yeah,
something.
got 6.5.
There's a replay.
You got a replay as well.
Why?
Alright, so that was level 1.
Enter your name.
High score!
There we go.
Wait, here we go.
I'm actually gonna bother entering. Dab.
I passed K, didn't I? Ack. Is that how this game makes me feel?
Wow. Really shooting the bar here. So yeah, we were originally going
Did you
to
play again?
We were going to
I didn't
originally
press
play
anything.
Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion
I think that
XL
was
for
it.
PS3, but we couldn't I couldn't figure out how to get the splitter working because PS3, due to its neurotic design process, does not have HDCP.
We get it.
Toggle.
Konami sucks.
You just need to be jabbed.
Konami?
That was Sony.
Yeah, that's...
I know, but I mean,
You just need to be
Take over
Japanese.
the resident fact checker next to you.
I know Sony made the PS. So I'm assuming it's still a joke.
I can't find a tier list, but there are plenty of unlockable characters in levels.
Ooh, unlockable characters.
Is there cheat codes to unlock them faster?
Let's see.
I'm getting womboed
There
next to
better
the
be.
bed here.
Oh, I know. Like better is a death trap. You just get like stuck in a place and then just murdered.
Ooh, giant red. Aw.
Ugh.
At least it has auto aim. That's something.
Yeah, it has a bit of auto aim.
Make it worse.
It sort of helps because this game handles about as well as you would expect it to.
For a game that's a 2.5 out of 10.
Wait, so
Didn't this come out in 2001 though? So this was one of the unfortunate launch titles.
At least 2001 because it's on the GameCube.
Beat the game on solo or buddy.
Oh my god! What is this? You keep picking up your ball and I can't do anything.
Is there like loops?
You can get stuck like in an infinite just destruction.
Did you guys start another game, or did I just...
Yeah,
Somebody started another game.
14 seconds I oversaying.
David hit, or somebody, we think David hit A again.
I'm pretty sure it was David. Actually, I fully suspect it's David. And he's not saying no, so that just proves my point further.
What are you slowly or dying?
What's with that non-dark mode of Twitch?
Are you not using Better Twitch TV?
Yeah, get Better Twitch TV.
Sponsored by Better Twitch TV.
Because we're good enough to earn a sponsor.
Better Twitch TV. It's not Twitch if you don't have it.
Honestly, no. You don't get your Omega lows, you don't get your burp
Yay!
emotes.
I feel so uncomfortable.
You don't get your Frankerface Z emotes, which is also a good program. Sponsored by Frankerface Z.
We made the full conscious decision to go with this game, but we ran out of time.
Wait, why can't I
score.
Oh, it's if you put in a high score.
Yeah, you suck. And no one's
Duh.
gonna come to the front to play it.
Oh wow!
Really?
There's no taking.
That's not how you spell that company. It's DIC.
Who said I was referring
The
to
CD company. Come on.
Come on, Deke.
Deke, the CD company. Anyway, let's choose a different level. Let's go to the apartment.
Wait, they're different modes.
I don't. Well, were they?
Yes.
Yes.
After you
This
hit,
game, it goes by so quick, we might as well just not even...
It gets so painfully slow.
we'll change the mode next round.
Okay.
Because I want to see what
Oh,
happens.
there's a bunch of these now.
But we can still teleport across.
Is the chair a physical thing, or is that just background?
No, oh, it's a physical object with physics.
Oh, the golden snitch!
We can stop.
I'm pretty sure
That's
we're
the
gonna
most
try the
entertaining
game.
thing going on in the game right now. Just the chair physics in...
Hey, chair physics are gonna.
10 out of 10. What the best with the chair physics you got?
Maybe that's why it runs so slow.
Gotta have that chair physics.
That golden.
All the processing power is just being thrown at
Yeah, I got
the chair render.
I gotta get it all...
Oh! Why did you get rid of the chair?
Threw it out the window.
Where was Mike? I'm disappointed.
Well, the game sucks again.
I guess we'll just go back to being
For a
depressed.
second, we saw a moment of euphoria, and then it came as quickly as it went.
Then it flew out the window.
We gazed briefly upon the heavens. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, there's tiny balls or soap bubbles apparently.
Okay, there's soap bubbles. Oh no, okay, so there's like the golden ones which are actually like fireballs, and then you can get people stuck in these
The
big
golden
ones.
balls aren't balls though. They're like tiny discs.
But I think it's supposed to be like a fire texture that, you know...
It's hard to tell.
Rendered on
It's
a
hard
fire,
to tell
an
because
actual
everything's
fire.
rendered so.
Rendered on an actual store campfire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I guarantee even if this was played on a consumer-grade CRT television, that everything would be just as indecipherable as it is right now.
I'm still not sure what's going on, other than dodgeball.
Then that means there's sanity still in some recesses of your brain, so don't feel too bad.
It's not really dodgeball, it's more it is just like...
Oh, it's the bubbles from Crawl all over again.
Oh, tiebreaker between us. Oh crap.
Dodge.
Oh jeez.
No!
Hey, the bank shot.
Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I know.
Where's the rest of us?
They died.
You died.
We pushed him out the
My
window.
controller was vibrating. My controller was vibrating during that. It was like a, I don't know.
Hey, you got a high score.
No.
Anyway, let's go back to the main menu. I'm gonna choose someone different. I'm gonna choose Randall.
Oh, I want Randall.
Oh, you want
Anyone
Randall?
else
You
wanna
can
get
have
on this
Randall.
bandwagon?
I'll choose Schmidt.
That's who I was. I'll be Claus. Santa Claus.
Alright, so we got a choice of the same
Go to
place
Main,
or
go to Main Street, and then press it once, and then
Oh, knock him out. Oh, last
Go on
man
with
standing. You have 9 lives. So basically, just dodgeball with lives. If you get hit 9
dodgeball,
times,
but you
you're out.
actually have to dodge the ball.
Monster with the least amount of time. Oh, it's ball tag. Okay, so you gotta hit people. Monster countdown. Standing wins. Oh my god. Okay, so there's 5 different modes. Which one do we want to do?
Okay, just
Or
do
do
the second
I
one.
want to just hold this down
Just
until I
do-
close my eyes?
Hold it down, close your eyes.
Should we
Okay.
should we roll both sides of the dice?
No, roll
Jeremy,
4.
tell me one.
Roll 4, I don't
Now!
Ball tag.
So, if you get...
Also,
if
I'm
you hit
Jeremy.
someone, you're it.
Your name is now
And then...
I'm Jeremy.
Yeah, if you hit someone, then the person that you hit is now it.
Hey, fellas!
I don't like that guy.
That contributed to everything.
Oh, he's actually juggling in the background. Look at him.
I'm gonna hit him.
No,
Wait, so
don't
who-
hit him.
Oh, now I'm it. Now there's a big red arrow. Gotcha.
Ah!
Okay. I'm just gonna sort of like go into this corner here and then mess up the camera. Oh, damn it! The big shot! Oh, wait, no, you weren't it!
Oh, from downtown!
The fruit vendor can
It's actually hard to see people.
Oh, the friggin' lens flares!
Lens flare!
Oh, got him!
There we go! God, why is there a lens flare? Oh god, why is this game? Get over here, you.
No, no! Oh god, the car doors, why?
Yeah, they're randomly open.
Wait, if you're on one street, do you warp to the other
Hey,
side?
hey, hit this guy, hit this guy!
I think if you like go in a door.
There's a guy behind the juggler!
I'm also trying to find like a ball to use. Oh, I know this. I know David's back there, just sort of like.
Randall.
Yeah, no one's back here blending in with the wall. I'm sure.
Wait, would you just hide me on the fruit vendor?
Yeah!
I know. You can tell because the camera's been wonky for some time now.
And David's been missing.
Also, it's impossible to aim. It is
No, I can't really
extraordinary. What? I like throw a lobbing shot, so I can't hit people. Like, why I throw it over them?
Did someone say lens flare?
Like J.J. Abrams.
Stop!
There's a
Stop
flare.
giving J.J. Abrams
I'm
the
finally
right
not hit. Dave, move over.
No.
He can already do it.
I gotcha!
Stop giving J.J. Abrams the right.
I actually can't see my character now.
Where are you?
Exactly.
At least you're not.
I expect to deal with.
Well, I am completely the loser.
Well,
But it's a. Wait.
Yeah! Because I got hit for a tenth of a second.
Oh, you got it for. Okay, it just didn't show. I thought it was gonna do like a tiebreaker.
Play the game. Ending here.
Play the game.
Yeah, that's when I got hit. We traded
Hold on.
hits.
Okay.
We need to make that an actual thing.
But
Play the game. Just put the actual format on there. Play the
Listen up,
game,
recruits.
Randall, and then
Level
put the
select.
10
You know what? I lose this game. This
go back to go to the apartment again and switch modes again.
Nah, fruit vendor. I feel like
All right, what are we gonna do now? We did ball tag.
Knockout.
We did hits. We
But
haven't
do
done
the survival
monster
one.
countdown, Or
Do survival.
so knock them out.
So everyone has 9 lives.
Cat's
This
eyes.
is so dumb. You want to try?
No, I'm good.
I'm pretty sure you're doing them a bit.
chat.
Is anyone in chat?
Yes.
For real? Besides you?
Yeah?
How many?
Amazing.
One besides me.
Was he saying anything?
I'll make it 2. I'll go.
Yeah.
Donate some bits while you're at it.
What? Donate some bits? What?
Overwatch League.
You
Jeremy, turn down your damn volume.
Say some stuff in chat.
The chair!
Awful. This red guy is terrible because you can't hit anybody. You just throw it over them. You just have to hope you hit somebody on like a rebound.
This is officially a share stream again.
See, look! I can't do anything. This character's terrible. That's why I only have. Yeah, that's why I'm already KO'd. Hey, yellow's at 3. Just saying.
Kill yellow.
Well,
That's a good question. I have claws.
Your name was Claus.
You're such a one-note character.
yeah, this was the monster that got scared by the 6-year-old girl and was weeping like a baby.
All of them are like that, dumbass.
She was this close! She nearly touched me!
Isn't Jumping Robot
Red?
What is that animation?
I don't know.
Why does he have the eyes of a great white?
You could ask 1,000 why questions and still not have an answer.
All I do is spam bread.
Alright.
Alright, I'm choosing someone other than Schmidt. He's kind of, well, shit. To say the least. Honestly, you want a small character. Because they throw it, like, directly in front of them.
So I guess, yeah, there is something of a tier list.
There is something of a tier list. I'd say Mike's up there, at least. Let's go back to Simulation Room. That sounds good. No, that's, should we do another knockout?
Nah, let's do...
Well, we got Monster Countdown, and we got Monster Keep Away. The one who holds the glowing green ball the longest wins. I think you just have to press A to get that back from them. I have no idea.
You've got to hit them so they fall over.
Okay, let's do Keep Away.
Alright then.
Completely speculative on this point, by the way. I swear I haven't played this game before.
This is not a simulation, people!
Yeah, it is. That's why we're in this practice room.
She really hates her job.
Oh wait, I have it. Oh, yeah, you drop it when you get hit.
Oh god, the frame rate is worse on this stage.
Oh, it's awful. It's like 5.
Chair physics!
Yay, cheers!
The chair is moving at a higher frame rate than everything else.
It's processed.
Yeah, it is.
It's processed separate.
Good lord!
Pretty sure that's where the entire budget of this went.
The
chair has its own processor.
The rest of the game combined.
This game had a budget?
Yes!
Yes, from Disney.
This game had a budget?
It was
They had to buy the license, and then they had,
You can see the real
Whatever
Disney
time.
polish, can't you?
I'm surprised that Disney allowed themselves to be put on this.
Is Disney polish like the same as Nintendo polish, but awful?
Right?
No, I was
Whereas
scared.
Nintendo polish actually increases value, whatever Disney touches just turns to shit.
Should we actually get, Sully, who's just sort of running around at this point?
No, he's abusing the stage.
He's just sort of dashing through.
Who's been knocking me out repeatedly?
Me?
Also, there's so many balls on the stage, I can't pick up anything.
Too many balls.
What
Not
are
the
you,
good
gay?
guy.
Whoa!
You don't have
Whoa, Nelly! I gotta do the same. Oh, shit. I was gonna say, I was gonna do the same thing that Red's doing right now. To just sort of pick it up and dash through the doors. I don't have it right now! Stop hitting me!
Onward!
Everyone thinks you have it for some reason.
Oh god.
Because you are the ball!
Yeah, I am the green ball.
Everyone pick up Mike! Well, David won.
Who would have thought?
Because he's using the door strat.
He wasn't the first one to use doors. That was you, Marion.
Door strats.
You're yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the one who used doors first.
But David is the first that exploited this game.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, David. If you're practicing for the random tournament at a convention,
We should put this in the random tournament.
Let's
We
not
can't
do simulation
put
room.
things in a random tournament.
Let's go back to the main street.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
the last mode. But
And then
it's best stage.
Oh, you can hit someone, you gain bonus time.
Okay. So it's sort of like hits, but with time.
Everyone kill each other. Just constantly murder.
Basically. No, fruit vendor.
This is Fruit Vendor. Your meme doesn't work right now.
Hey, come on!
Oh, Fruit Vendor is the best one, guys.
Fruit vendor.
I wish I could play as Fruit Vendor.
He has a name.
Actually, I'm gonna check and see if he's an unlockable character.
He better be an unlockable.
If you guys unlock Fruit Vendor, I'll play.
Who wants to play the co-op mode after this? There's a co-op mode! Yes!
What are you trying to accomplish in co-op?
It's a campaign!
Oh,
That's how
you
you
lose
unlock
a
everything.
lot
You
of
gotta
time
play
if you get hit.
Yeah, you gotta play campaign to unlock stuff, and that's the campaign.
What exactly is campaign in this mode? Is it exactly this?
Yes, except against bots.
Oh my.
Go up, go up, go up.
I don't even know if the Fruit Vendor's unlockable. Also, I'm getting
Monsters Incorporated.
right now.
Green Arena gameplay.
I watched
Welcome
this
to
stream
the-
for the
welcome to
exciting
the-
gameplay
Six.
and intuitive insight that really helps me get better at
I've
the game.
always loved my intuitive insight and my redundant repetitivity.
I know,
You can
right?
get this game in GDQ.
Yes! But I actually
Guys, this is clearly game of the
Wait,
century.
this is what I should speedrun for the turn. I should speedrun this. Because it's just garbage.
If this was the game of the 18th century,
Exactly.
Pretty sure in the 18th century game was pushing a hoop down a rope.
What?
no, that's the 19th century.
No, Hoop Stick was 17th century.
Really?
Yes.
Is that actually coming from fact, or are you just...
Or well,
making up?
Hoop and Stick was 1700s, which would technically be the 18th century.
Yeah.
But you said 19th century, so
I
who
said
was
18th
right?
century, he said 19th.
No.
When
You
was
said 18th,
chess?
You said
I'm no hoop and stickologist.
All I know is it was from the
Goodbye,
Unless you
Yellow!
score a bunch of hits right now, then you're kind of done for.
It goes back to ancient Greece.
Oh! So it's the game of the negative 2nd century.
I win!
I'd say it's the game of the millennium. Of both millenniums.
Of all three!
This is the most random use of vibrate, too.
Yeah, no, it's just like randomly vibrating.
No, it'll only vibrate when you win,
Yeah, I
not
know.
when you're hit.
And it's just like... Hooray, pleasure yourself. Anyway, I think we've seen enough of that.
It's called an
Okay, let's do the campaign for real.
Yeah, I can't go back until everyone goes away. So we got Buddy
Who's
Mode.
playing? Who's playing? I'll play.
Got it.
Okay.
What did you know,
Oh, well, David said he's in.
Okay, fine. Okay.
What can I say? Everybody wants to
Wait, why did I play it too now?
Because you didn't hit A first.
Ah, whatever. So, start out. Oh, wait. 4 out of 5. Oh, gotcha. There's like different
It's
scenarios.
missions mode.
Monster holds the glowing green ball along his
Okay.
wing. So it's exactly the monster keep away game mode. But
Okay,
with
little
bots.
green ball, pick up the little green ball and run around.
Let's see how
I'll
long
try
the
to bother
AI
the
is.
others.
You're gonna love those high quality FMVs.
Watch as the AI is ridiculously good at this.
Well, he's sort of just running into
beating you.
he's running into a corner right now. So I'd say he's already mastered the strats.
There you go.
Run! Hide!
Oh no!
Bounds?
Why the hell is there an out of bounds?
We're not bound.
That balls can go past!
Respawn.
David, hide!
He knows what he's doing. He's hiding behind the fruit vendor.
That's David.
Oh wait, no, that is David. Exactly.
I went back there, he actually got hit. Like,
I'm not sure.
Look out for the left or the far sides. That's where you can get hit from.
Hey!
no, somebody can lob it over there.
Hey!
Hey,
I'm winning here!
Wouldn't it be better just to, like, spam dash in a circle?
No, because...
No, because you have a cooldown in between dashes.
You see, I can channel the power of memes from here.
And now there's no way the game can win.
Wait, are they? Yeah, I think they were stuck for a second.
I think they were both trying for the same ball.
Also, if I just stand in the way and
And David wins!
yeah, if might sort of stand in the way. I can help.
Oh no, they're a team.
Minimat, you need to
we're
pull,
a 10.
you need to pull a Game of Grumps and just put David wins over the screen.
David wins. Sonic wins.
And
Claus wins.
I'm the best at this game. Yeah, so proud.
David wins.
Yeah.
Someone give that man a crown. Oh my.
You have a flat head, you know that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I constantly rest books on it.
Alright, so what's...
So it's Knockout.
What's on my head?
It's my phone. That is the OnePlus 5T, sponsored by...
And it's my laptop.
It's an Obama phone.
You need to stop with that.
Can they have alternates, please? No.
Oh, we're just doing all the mainstream missions right now, or at least
no, it is not. I mean,
So
alternates.
this is a knockout mode, so I don't think you can friendly fire at all.
And if you can, fuck.
Well then,
Wait, is this a
God be
family
with
friendly?
us. Oh wait, no, is it shared?
We like to pet people.
Are these shared lives?
Oh, rip.
No.
Okay, good. Also, you can friendly fire.
You can?
I just tested it out.
Why?
Sorry. Don't worry, the AI is about as, you know,
They're
useful
just
as...
standing there!
Exactly.
They are another example of high quality.
Guys, I think this beats TF2 AI.
Yeah, I mean, at least they can tell when
They
you're.
take like a full minute before they actually aim. See, look, he's following me, and then he just sort of like looks away.
He
Trying to
decides,
hit the other one.
he decides that it's aiming, nah, new target.
I need a target.
Wait, what was that?
That's the beach ball.
Whoa, it is like a crazy path.
Oh,
It's early random. Also, why is he in a big bubble?
Is that like
That
a...
has
Hamster
something.
ball.
Is that like a billiard ball you pick up? Because he was 11 ball for a second.
No, he was in a hamster ball.
It looked like... Well, I would have... I guess
Hamster
that's
balls look like 11s.
Oh wait, no, that's right. I'm not trying to kill you.
I guess when the lids are open, yeah. I mean, there's a lid.
Sorry, I keep
Why is
confusing
he
you with
aiming?
Sully.
this is the worst AI.
Oh wait,
Yeah, no, this lamppost... It's not like trying to avoid a Devo bomb. You can't just hide behind the lamppost.
Didn't they fix that?
Yeah, they did.
No,
I
they
fixed that a
didn't.
while ago.
They did and didn't. Because
Hey.
Lampposts.
Let's see how much of this we can actually do
I don't know, I played
unlock
longer, so I
before
just
we
stayed
go
last night.
actually insane.
I actually played mostly Junkrat, so I just...
I need more
explore myself up and
So you
run
hold
away.
left mouse.
Yeah.
And occasionally press shift.
Actually, no, I play Junkrat, so I do hard reads.
And by that
You're
one,
reading that I should hold down left mouse and the
hey, we unlocked the Monsters Inc. lobby. Guys,
Hey.
we should all play there now.
Now let's see what else we can
Well,
unlock.
okay, what I mean by that is, so, I'll put it this way. I was playing Junkrat in a competitive match. I saw Reaper.
Let's see how
I saw
well you do with a
Sam
Samsung Galaxy S4.
before the second point.
Jeremy, you need yours too.
I knew it was...
Hey guys, Jerome, come on.
Okay.
Oh,
That's on
oh, jeez.
Yeah, I put that one on Jeremy.
There's sort of a hole in this couch.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, did they all go down there?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, hi, Soda!
There you go.
There's 3.
Just choose one.
Yo,
David's
put this on top of
Shuffle
this
them like a deck of
Mine's not
cards.
in there.
So we're fighting again, but it's the same thing, and it's in this place.
iPhone, my 5-year-old cell phone is down there.
Did we never get an upgrade?
I would, but then
My
I
hand
fall.
barely fits down there,
We
so.
don't want to go there. Or reach that side.
Whoa! Oh, jeez!
They're stuck.
They are stuck.
Alright, so is this.
That's mine.
Now, why are you throwing balls at me?
I think this is yours. Sweet,
That was a nice
Green
experiment
right there.
The Stylo 2.
Well, he's dead. Where'd that other guy go?
Guys!
Oh, no, there he is.
this again?
He's just invisible.
Wait, did they just forget to render your end?
I think so. Was there a chair somewhere? Were there 2 chairs?
That stage. The more stages you unlock, the more chairs that they have.
Hooray!
Yeah, physics!
Ow! That's my foot.
Oh, sorry.
I think we have our title name when we upload this to YouTube. Chair physics.
Yes, perfect.
Guys, we all know that the only two good features of this game are the music and the chair physics.
Hey,
got
man,
dentures.
Oh, an unlockable character.
Yeah, let's just keep going through these. Let's roll through these.
Guys,
It doesn't take long.
Not really, no. It's like
The long play on.
So yeah, I think we've delved into the first potential category for this game. 100% speedrun. Just unlock.
Or co-op speed mode.
Yeah. 100% co-op.
100% co-op. Wait, did you just attack the list?
I'm holding right. What's going on? Which one?
Oh, jeez!
Are you turning into Smitty right now?
Look at this. Look at Claus right now.
What's happening?
He was running backwards.
I think there are two chairs on this level.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's that vending machine back there.
Vending machines.
Wait a minute.
Do the vending machines have their own physics? They do!
Yeah, you can like run into it.
I don't think.
No, but it's only an animation.
Oh, there's an item that just knocks you out of existence.
Tilts.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, apparently you can get Mario and Google Maps.
There you are.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's more just nonsense.
Oh, you know what's really funny? The Mario tilts when you go around turns.
Alright, so I'm gonna check speedrun.com and see if there's a category for this game.
I don't think there should be.
If there is, we're burning down the house whoever came up with it, Mini-Matt.
If there is, we're going to grind this until we get a world record.
And that
Anyway,
includes the
take
house
long.
that's
You probably
currently
only
being
tried
played at.
No, this has been tried -1 times.
And before there's a super try-hard community around this.
Oh yeah, you don't even know the tier list for this game.
Oh god.
It's so competitive. They got frame perfect, which isn't actually all that difficult, considering there's 8.
8 frames in the entire game.
Frame perfect.
8 frames total. Here on frame 6, we got frame 6 is pretty tricky. We got to press start and up at the same time.
Okay. I got, okay. That did starting up.
What?
What? Wait, what did what?
Jeremy said to push starting up, so I pushed starting up. That's it, I've had it.
That is not Jennifer Tilly's voice. That is definitely
Your mother.
Do you think she wanted to be part of this?
I mean, they got Billy Crystal, John Goodman to play their roles.
I don't think that's Billy Crystal. That might be John Goodman, but it also might just be stock sound with effects from, the game, or from the movie.
Potentially.
David!
I got this.
Alright, round 3. Let's just see how many things we can unlock
This
before...
is how I achieve my Zen state.
Are you experiencing tranquility?
You were rough as a child, weren't you?
Yeah, that's why it's
we
not
all
so
were.
flat.
Oh no! Okay, why can't I? Why is nothing? Okay, there we go.
Oh wait, no, this is the green ball game.
Because this is hard.
Hide behind the thing!
Hide behind the soda machine. Get it?
There's no fruit.
Whoa, Nelly! Oh, there's actually 2 soda machines.
I laughed too hard. It didn't work.
One's a soda, one's a snack machine.
No!
They got some real...
The ball!
Oh,
It's out of bounds!
Why does it
Keep hitting me out of
There
bounds!
is a category. It's
What?
yep.
What's the world
It's
record?
here.
Are you
Okay.
sure? Are you sure
No.
that isn't just like an accident? It's just like they meant to put in like,
Wait, is there still
some
something
other...
on my...
There's 2 moderators too. Cooper Chris and Link VA.
Why would you moderate this?
Any percent. So far, only 2 people have submitted runs.
What does any percent mean in this situation?
If you do, you glitch it.
New file, 1 player, every stage.
Is there a 2-player?
But
No, there's no 2-player category. So
isn't that just completing the game?
Yes.
What extra
That's what
nonsense
80%
for-
means.
Wait, is there any...
Yeah, I know, but like, how is there extra stuff
I
other
think
than
any
any
percent doesn't
percent?
matter, but
Like,
Well, it's gonna be glitchless.
How can you skip?
I don't think the rules are against it.
With difficulty.
But yeah, the time to beat is for the any percent category is 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 41 seconds.
I'd rather not.
That's like 6 minutes shorter than the Let's Play I saw when I just googled this game.
Oh my.
I still have an iPhone.
Jeremy, is this yours?
Can someone hand me my iPhone?
This one's mine. Whoever the hell's case this is.
David did the short
That's his, yeah.
David.
Why else do you think he
David
keeps
uses
throwing it like
throw
a hand grenade?
He doesn't throw it like a hand grenade, he throws it like a frickin' boomerang.
So yeah,
Like a knife.
anybody who's happens to tune into this little live stream and
Please
sees
don't.
this game,
This is garbage. We love it. It's funny.
you have an hour and 20-minute record to beat if you want to speedrun it. So have at it.
No one's gonna challenge you.
It's not contested co-op speedruns.
Yeah, there's no co-op mode. It's just
Oh
an
yeah, we could upload this run.
Unless we just want to finish the game on this stream and then just upload this.
Yeah, it might as
Well,
well.
no, there's already progress here.
This is just elimination now. Also, we phased the enemies out.
We killed them.
Yeah, they are actually dead.
Victory!
They are actually dead.
The game's breaking!
There's too many soda machines.
Yeah, instead of chairs, we have soda machines.
2 of them. Wait, does the water cooler do anything?
Don't think so. I think it's just.
I think you need to hit with a ball for it to do stuff.
Maybe.
Oh, every time you touch it, it sprays water everywhere.
Oh yeah, it has a little bit.
Hey, it gets bigger the longer you touch it.
Wait, it leaves a puddle.
And yes, you can take that any way you want it.
It's worse.
What?
It's worse.
Oh, it's a power-up that makes them disappear temporarily.
Oh.
White color ball?
Oh yeah,
Yellow?
because the shutters go down in the movie.
No, he
I don't think it's a power up. I literally think it's because it hurts them every time you hit them.
No, there's a certain color of ball that does it.
Yeah, so it's not a power up, it's a debuff.
Whatever it is,
I did it.
This game is hilarious.
I like how you're just sort of behind the thing there, and I'm actually front.
It would
front
be
center.
fun to have more more streams like this where we just have extra people yelling.
so
I was
okay, I
waiting
think
to.
when you hit them with the watermelon, because that's what it looks like, it's a
There's
watermelon.
also like that orange one though that.
Then you
Yeah,
need to
but now
change the name
yeah.
to 4 Noobs and several randos.
4 noobs and...
Is it ever like actually 4 noobs though?
Mostly, yes.
I mean, there definitely are a lot of
Hey,
points in the series where it's been more than 4 noobs, or different,
less.
or different 4 noobs.
a different for what?
Target practice!
I don't know.
Hey, this thing worthy of being in a campaign. How many do you got? You have to
Oh, we got to do it in 20 seconds. I don't know how to hit those higher ones because I can't aim.
hold to aim higher.
Hold it. Holy crap! You can actually hold the button. I did not know that. That was not intuitive.
Oh
Guys,
One left.
Well, time to reset.
I'm a monster, not a fighter. You can't even reset. You have to wait to,
You have to
actually
wait for the
click on
game
it
to
again.
shame you.
Wait a minute, does it just let you go even though you lost?
it doesn't continue. You have to go back to the mission select.
You have to go through the cutscene there. Shut up.
Yeah.
A minute there, I thought it would just let you continue the story mode, even though you lost.
Well, I mean, I started on Main Street, so I haven't done any of the other areas.
Nor should you, because Main Street is the best.
Also, the ball stuck under the vending machine.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things stuck in a lot of places. Oh god.
Wow! Somehow you did worse!
Yeah, we
So
did
wait
do
a
worse.
minute.
Hey, I'm in the back now.
Huh.
So you failed.
Now Celia is just keeping him there because he's disappointed in this shit all over again.
What do you think they're doing behind that frosted glass?
Nothing. We can clearly see behind the glass.
Well, it's frosty,
You don't
so
know.
we can't be sure.
You can only
If I had to bet on it, I would bet imposing. Nah, I'm not gonna make that joke.
As it makes
Now this video will never get monetized.
I did make the joke, now did I?
The implication is not to get demonetized.
What was that sound?
What's me taking the status in now?
5 seconds to spare.
You know what, Sully? Go play damn rules!
What?
What?
Remember?
Okay.
Remember the dates when it's like, oh, googly bear.
Yeah, like I got that part, but yes, Sully's nowhere in sight. Like, why?
Mike, okay, well what you haven't realized is Mike has one giant eye. And Glock.
Oh, hey, we got Harryhausen's now.
Mike is
Harryhausen's, but it's impossible to get a
Okay,
reservation
Adventures.
there.
I'm gonna say it's Mike. Who's chickens?
Wait,
I don't know what that
kids,
means.
Chickens are hard to catch.
Wait,
Are you actually like looking up for?
No,
what this
I
means?
read that thing and it said something. Chickens are hard to catch. Something.
Welcome to Harryhausen. I am your honorable sushi chef.
I'm just some rando that was pulled off the streets to voice this character for one cutscene.
Hey kid, you got a voiceover?
Here, you want to make it look?
Oh my God, there's so many chairs.
Yay! Easily best level!
Harryhausen's best stage, only legal stage for competitive play.
Also, I have not seen a single chicken. I think this is literally
No,
just
I've been seeing
points.
chicken. I saw chickens. See, there's a chicken. They're rolling.
Are you sure?
It's rolling.
Oh,
Wait.
that's a chicken? Hold on, let me see if I can get it close to the camera. Oh yeah, it's, I guess. Maybe?
It looks more like a puppet!
It looks more like a low poly texture. That's what I'd say it looks like.
Let's see, which ant is the chicken here? Oh, there it is!
Hold on, I don't have my scanning electron microscope.
I'm sorry, I don't have a fucking telescope to look at your stupid chicken.
You gonna bring it to the upper comparator at work?
Might as well.
Wait,
But this guy's just like standing in the corner and firing off shots.
Where's he even getting?
He's got some pro strats. The AI just got much more difficult. Also, what are these exclamation marks like above our heads?
Oh, that means they're targeting you.
What does yellow and green mean then?
The yellow and green player.
There aren't yellow and green players.
Player 3 and 4.
It's still like how when you're playing team mode in Super Smash Brothers and the colored trails are still the same when you knock somebody out.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed
Also,
to take
we're
notes.
losing by just a little bit, and I don't want to play this again. So,
Working on it. Oh no.
oh no. I can't pick up anything. Look, I can't pick. Oh god.
wow.
Chickens! Table!
Also, that guy.
Chicken, give me tendies wherever you are.
Okay, do you want me to take over?
I do not want these teddy.
Hey, Dad, you want-
Yeah, sure, please.
Alright, please.
My picture.
Onward to the peanut gallery with you. Alright.
Or backward to the peanut gallery. No.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Are hard to catch, but they can't be blocked.
Oh.
Blocked? Wait, there's a shield?
There's a block? Oh yeah, if you hold the bowl, it blocks it. Not if you stop them?
No?
No.
I didn't know that was implemented.
I was spamming A.
Is
Yeah, that's
Disney
fine.
having actual foresight in their design?
Too bad they didn't include the foresight of footage.
Which one am I?
You're Mike.
Ah, truly, the most unlikable Disney character.
Mike Wazowski.
Awesome.
Mike Wazowski.
I like to
Don't let it happen again. I lost my larynx to cancer.
Monster Cancer!
I liked it. It's like regular cancer, but it's got
It's like regular cancer,
but the monsters. You mean like cancer? No, it's like regular cancer, but it has horns.
and the horns kill you.
Your tumors just have horns on them.
Wait, horns? Okay, when people grow horns, those are actually tumors and bone growths. So you're telling me my tumor has a tumor?
Yeah, there's so many tumors, your tumors have tumors.
Oh, hey, Exhibit, I didn't know you were still relevant.
I was about to say, oh hey, Deadpool.
Was that any electric chicken that you just threw?
No,
It's a powered up chicken. You can hold the button to hold.
Shot me like an electric chicken.
If that chicken actually was electric, does that mean it's a shot cock?
So I mean, well, I guess
I'm going behind the couch now.
Bye all. You were already behind a couch.
I'm
You're
going
just now more directly behind a couch. Oh, so you're losing this by 10 points. Please just end this so we can.
We're trying.
So we can progress.
Oh, now it's time.
Guys, you don't know that this is the hardest level of the game.
It honestly is though. Like the AI just like.
Oh my god!
The AI just like sort of comes up and power creeps out of nowhere.
That guy has too many eyes. He's OP.
Yeah, I know,
He
right?
sees everything coming.
Yeah, and he sees you no matter where you try to hide. Standing behind a grocery man? Well, nope.
I wonder if the
Well,
run
we don't
got
have a
legitimate
fruit
stuff there. Now that I know that
Yeah,
there's
bring back the fruit vendor.
one category. Actually, no.
Well, we
that's
got
cool.
Harry up there, but he can't go behind him.
Wait, guys. The number of chairs is directly proportionate to how good the AI is.
There's a lot of chairs here, dude.
Exactly. Think about how easy your missions on Market Street were compared to this.
Yeah, there were no chairs. Actually, unless you count the seats in the cars as chairs.
Well,
I'm
this
not
one has more
Not
chairs.
directly interactable.
If they don't have chair fizzy, then they're not a chair.
Okay.
What? I said
Okay.
What?
Something's happening. Are
What
you
did I
getting?
get hit with?
I don't know.
A disco ball?
Yes.
Probably actually.
There's some new interactions that we haven't seen before.
Of all, you would be as dead as Disco.
Hey, Disco never dies.
Disco's dead.
Okay, is
You
it,
take
you
that.
know, are you getting points even though you're hitting something with stuff besides the chicken?
Oh, so now you're 50.
No, you can hit with anything. You can hit with any ball. They said the hint was chickens are unblockable.
And the game mode is called Chicken Toss.
It just adds a new bowl variety.
Also, there's really no reason to, actually block in this game that I'm seeing.
Besides not giving up points.
Yeah, exactly. Besides not giving up points. But like, most of the time, you're just spamming A to get the highest score anyway.
Oh, sorry. No. Now, if some balls would ever appear,
They all get like corded off to the sides.
Yeah, I know.
And now they.
It's because they come down from the top and usually at an angle, so they just like.
Yeah, no, this is out of reach.
How come after the guy gets
Just go to a different mission mode.
I don't think we can.
we can't. We have to unlock all the missions in order.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Did
it
we
doesn't
unlock
let
all the
you.
stuff on stage 1? I'm switching from being Dentures. Dentures is terrible.
Maybe switch from Mike. I think Mike is actually pretty terrible. He might be good for noobs, but like as you progress further into the meta, you figure out that exactly you need a balance of power, you need a balance of size. The tall guy, whatever his name was, Schmidt. Yeah, he did a long lob.
We can.
So he's very hard to use, but he's super thin. So, like, each character has its own defining characteristics.
Guys.
To be fair, you need to have a very high IQ to understand monsters take screamer.
Can you not copy pasta while I'm talking?
No.
Guys, Rick and Morty joke. Totally original, right?
What's Rick and Morty? I've never watched it.
Not gonna be relevant until they put a new season out.
Please explain it.
Futurama is better. Oh.
Please explain what Rick and Morty
Suddenly,
is.
everybody and their grandmother is going to know what Rick and Morty is because McDonald's is making the Szechuan sauce a permanent item on the menu.
Are they still on that?
Yes.
Didn't that happen a year ago?
Why are they
That's not
feeding
just a
the
promotion
autism?
anymore. Now they're actually producing it in mass quantities. I think after the Shamrock Shake leaves McDonald's, that's when Szechuan sauce is going to become a mainstay sauce.
Okay.
Well, now we're winning.
Didn't everyone not like it though? They just wanted it because of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Wasn't it actually really bad?
Yeah,
No one liked it.
Neckbeards are still gonna order it.
I mean, like, for a time, though. Like, if it took them a year to start this production again, then they've obviously got a lot of production on their hands.
Yeah.
And then they're going to realize, hey, maybe putting this in our permanent roster, you know, for sauces that we add, is not necessarily a good thing.
It wasn't just soy sauce mixed with ketchup.
Something like that.
I think it was their sweet and sour sauce mixed with their barbecue or something like that.
Well, that's what Babish tried.
Yeah. Didn't he say it was pretty close approximation?
Pretty sure. There might have been a bit of ketchup, there might have been some artificial sweeteners, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it was.
Pretty sure they just mixed the two together and threw like a different dye in there.
I mean, you don't really need to. They're both really dark.
Whatever, it's a bad sauce.
As long as they don't create...
Either way, it's not a good sauce. It ranks very low on the McDonald's sauce tier rating.
I mean,
it's not a part of the current meta, and I think it's a bad move by Blizzard and other associates to incorporate that into the gameplay. We need to be more in a competitive mindset. Also, we actually just won this for once.
Well, to be fair,
nothing can be worse than the
one because you're in-depth meta-analysis.
adding
In-depth
Szechuan
meta-analysis.
sauce to their roster isn't like the same mistake that the pro-simians are making in the animal kingdom right now.
Well, I mean, the pro-simians have always been a problem. We've seen, you know, we've seen people go through the intellect route, we've seen people go through the strength route, we've seen, you know, plenty of different people min-maxing their characters. Oh, hey, we got Polly.
But then you have pro-simians which choose none of the above.
Yeah, which choose none of the above, and nothing to really tech into or, you know, become better at.
The disco ball will make you dance.
Oh, hey, Harry's Disco.
Also, go watch.
Have you just been
Jericho.
off screen this whole time?
No.
Yeah, he pops up every once in a while.
For the last bit.
I think since the sushi level started, you've been down there.
There was just a terrible joke, and I've lost all
I
words.
love how the whole thing is disco oriented and
Oh yeah, and then you get hit and then stuck.
Guys, we all know I'm so
and yet
ugly
this is
that
like
the only
swinging music, not even close to disco.
Wait, there are attractive features about people? This was never explained in the meta.
Well, this is going to change the entire meta.
Well, you see,
Well, hang on,
humans aren't
folks.
disgusting abominations unto the Lord, like us.
No, this isn't a graduation. This is a major increase in skill ceiling. We have plenty of different techniques to choose. We have many different strategies to, you know, improve upon and actually just test out. Because none of us have actually gone down that skill route.
So-
None of us have gone down the attractiveness skill route.
Well, actually, so here's the thing with the attractiveness skill route. It's really just like an easy win, but you can't actually tech into it without your parents doing so.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pay to win. It
Sure.
requires premium currency.
Okay.
Literally, the only way to get onto the attractiveness skill route is to either A, try and fail after you were born, or B, be born into it.
Okay.
And the attractive skill route is literally just win. Like, you can just get money.
So it's an easy
for
win.
yourself.
It's an easy win, but it requires, you know, a preemptive plan.
Generations!
It requires a ton of preemptive planning and building up.
It has to be invited in.
Yeah, that's part of it,
It
really.
requires a premium currency on your previous character.
Yeah.
Basically, the attractiveness skill route is like the VIP club
Gosh.
of all the different human societies. It's a globalist thing. Every human society has it.
It's like our social lounge.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Everyone likes
Piece
the
of
sweet
cake.
Tearzu jokes.
Yeah, I know, but just it sounded like kick.
I didn't hear that. Piece of cake.
Anyway, the pro-Samians are an interesting race and class, so they have many shortcomings and they have many different interesting strategies. But we're going to move along now to I thought we unlocked the next stage.
Not yet.
Oh no, we still have three. We have three more stages to go on Harryhausen. Let's see how this progresses as we move along.
So here's a question: how do you think Windu is affecting the main meta?
I don't even know what mode this is.
I don't either. I didn't read.
This is captured. Or keep away.
Am I still alive, or is this all just a fever dream?
I'm pretty sure this has been held.
I'm literally Satan.
This is
and
the
I'm
10th
judging
level of hell.
Okay.
That's why you've never met me before.
Oh, so you're just kind of looking close.
Also, hey, here we go. Here's an actual use for the block strategy. Is he's actually using the green glowing ball to sort of just run into the corner and hide, and then just block incoming projectiles.
I don't care. Here's my hat. That is the goofiest looking fucking eel.
Wait, are you just gonna like body block?
Yeah, it's sort of what you can do. Oh.
Oh, that's why
You can still get hit by a recoil or some sort of head projectile, but it all depends on if you are able to move out of the way. Yeah. Oh yeah, the chickens are still on this level. That's correct.
So we've talked about playing about species metas and company metas, but what about meme metas?
Well,
Currently, I believe
that's not my specialty. I can't offer much into the meme analysis. I can say from personal experience that it is much more complicated and it makes no sense. It's hard to
I'll tell you what's
really get into the meta.
Probably A tier right now, steamed hams.
No, that's been dead.
No.
You
Here's
see-
the problem. Steam Hams is in the current stage that Ugandan Knuckles was in a few weeks ago, where it was
But that's the thing, though.
simultaneously dead and alive, but not normified.
But that's the thing, though, is you can min-max Ugandan Knuckles as much as you want. It's not going to be a good tier. It's not going to be great. It's going to be okay in some situations, but not really many at all. Steamed Hams has some good, mid-range tier tech.
the breed of steamed hams that are coming out, they're still going to be viable for a while, but it's going to be a lot harder to come across a good steamed ham.
Exactly. The meta is now shifting
We're
into.
going to run into serious scarcity issues. We can continue to invest in steamed hams.
It's more into the surreal and bodily humor.
Let's bring up a meme that hasn't been normified for some reason surviving that, of Quindu.
What?
Familiar.
We could always talk about memes that tried to be memes but failed so badly that.
Internet historian, eh?
The pepper ball will make you sneeze.
Pepperball.
Yeah,
What?
I've seen that a couple times.
What's a meme that tried so hard for it to be?
And got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter.
There we go.
Yeah, something.
And just like that, Marion is gone.
Toodles.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. What's a meme that
You can't handle these steamed
too
hams.
much on being a meme without realizing what it says?
You mean everything that happened in January and February?
Space Marines.
Tide Pods kind of just, it did satirize the stupidity of people, but that's about all it did.
Did you ever hear about the hot spiral challenge? For people with induction cooktops, the red hot spiral? They would place their arm on it for as long as they could. And
Oh
then
yeah,
they would
that's how I
upload it
got
to
this
YouTube.
scar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Shut up.
It didn't catch on as much as Tide Pods, but there were definitely a few imitators out there.
Doing drums.
Oh, Ajit Pai. There's somebody that tried to be a meme but failed miserably.
No,
His
I
life
think
is
it
a living
succeeded.
Ajit
not
Pai
anymore.
is sufficiently advanced to the point where it's sort of evolved beyond the meta. Like he's looking forward ahead. He's looking to command and conquer. He's looking to really take it by the by the chutzpah.
Yeah.
He's also planning to take the internet down.
Chutzpah is either Hebrew or Yiddish for balls.
Yeah.
Matt, they're
So
beating
basically,
us.
Ajit Pai was
The
using.
the stream has increased the less we talk about the actual game.
Yeah, well,
There's a game?
because we're literally just memeing at this point.
There's a game.
Yeah, who said anything about a game? Why are we
Yeah, this isn't a game.
I thought this
It's a
was
demo on how
just
to create
Incorporated.
chair physics.
I thought this was just Monsters Incorporated, the actual movie. I thought we were just putting that on. Hopefully, we don't get a copyright strike.
Yeah, no, that'd be awful.
Now,
Hashtag sued by Disney.
we don't have any viewers right now, so we should be fine.
Hashtag this should never have been a meme.
So we got 10 seconds left on the clock. We got 35 points next to 100 points. We got to get 40 to beat this, or 35 or 25 to tie now. We're coming into the end, and it seems like the enemy team has beat the two players over on the left. Do we want any hero roster changes? Like, do you want to swap out with anyone? Maybe someone who hasn't played yet?
Nope.
Or do you think the current team is strong in the point where...
I nominate you.
David looks like he wants to swap out. I think it's Marion's time to really show his competitiveness in
I won't go
Monsters
do
Arena.
that.
Well, at least that means I get the couch.
Alright, so we have a hero change of David moving in with Marion. Now, Marion's relatively new to the game. So he has been showing a lot of potential in the upcoming polls.
Where's my foot rest?
Alright then.
I guess that works.
Really? Your foot rest?
You know, let me just do this. There we go.
I believe Marion will add a lot of supportness to the current team. Matt's a bit more on the offense. We got our support to block balls, hopefully, and actually benefit to the game instead of doing nothing. But as far as the game goes, it's a very complicated and complex strategy game, and let's just see where it goes from there.
Wait, the disco ball doesn't work on the slug dude.
No, it does. He just blocked it.
I got him hit. I saw him get hit by it, and then didn't do it.
Are you sure it wasn't the pepper ball?
They look fairly similar. That is a problem with visual acuity. Matt, you see, has those glasses on, so his visual acuity isn't as great as you say. Marion's over here. So we have to have a big differentiation between the pepper balls and the disco balls to make sure you're getting the right object in the right, thrown in the right enemy. And here we go, like a huge lead with 1 minute left. We got 125 points, already trumping our last score massively. Just absolutely destroying Team B over there as they sort of rush off to the corner to try and, stop getting hit so much.
To be fair, Team B is the crowd favorite.
Team B does seem to be the crowd favorite. Like, you can hear the massive cheering from Harryhausen up there himself. You can see him, raising his left, stage right hand.
This is the Mayhem versus...
or house right, I'm sorry.
First
stage
left game from the other day.
Oh wait, guys, are we playing competitive Overwatch right now?
No, we're not. This is completely different. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry.
This is nowhere near competitive Overwatch. This is on an entirely different level.
Got it.
To even suggest the two are related in any way.
You're right. I'm denigrating the great name of.
Well, it's not degrading the name. It's sort of just a giant mislead. See, it's like comparing.
Hey, why did you finger gun me?
Why did you finger gun?
He was in my way.
I was behind you.
You're still in my way.
Listen here, you little shit.
BM in this game, it is allowed, but it's usually frowned upon. It definitely plays a role into interplayer characteristics and interactions.
Oh!
Here we go.
We have some tentacle trouble coming up now.
That seems like hentai.
Now, this is one of the levels you really need to pay attention to.
Trouble, David.
We just gotta dodge.
What? I was just saying the name of the thing. You just can't keep slapping.
It's also surprising that there is no other team on this.
Right behind the walls to the left.
No!
I can see Harryhausen has got levels of fruit.
Yeah, the walls here are permeable, so there is no safe spot per se. You got to be really careful about your movements and reaction times to the balls that he's throwing. Currently, we got 6 hits on Team A, on left side Team A.
That's Matt.
50 seconds remaining. Let's see if they can hold their own.
Can we throw back?
No, you cannot. He does not have
each other.
He's not part of the game. In a way that he is indirectly part of the game.
I know it's disappointing you can't fall in the water.
Yeah.
No, that's what it is, though. It's a glass barrier between the fish and the.
Yes, but it has ripples.
Well, I mean, it could be a nearly empty tank of water. It could have
that big of a fish?
or a nearly full tank of water, where it has a small air barrier, but it still has small waves inside to perhaps mimic the effect that they would have in their natural environments. Maybe.
He's confused.
I guess you just sort of ran into the corner. So that was the pro. The pro
just
corner
run right
strat.
into the ceiling. It tricks the AI.
That's actually a hidden interaction that the game devs did not intend for the game to play. So you could call that bug abuse.
It's not against the rules.
Actually,
One would.
actually, I'll cover this. Article B of the Charter of Video Gaming, released in 1852, declares that bug abuse is punishable by
Thaddeus's
the revisionist version specifically said death by electrocution, and there have not been any other precedents set in recent history. So
We should be ready to go.
But wasn't it only effective in Croatia?
people think that because they don't want to be abused, but it was actually recognized by the UN in 1970 as an international law.
What's going
Technically,
on?
you get tried
What about
for.
in 82 when they revoked it?
It is actually under protection of the Geneva Convention.
Yes. Yeah. It's actually viewed as a war crime if you do bug abuse.
Yes.
Now, admittedly, they tried to revoke it in '82 because they thought it was too serious, but
But then they came to their senses and realized that bug abuse really is no laughing matter.
Nintendo Wizard, I don't know, Game Master for change their mind.
Wait, did they just go into a locker?
Master Miyagi.
Yep.
There we go.
A locker's a spawn door on this map.
Wait.
So we're nearly a minute into the match, and we're currently 60, 120.
Oh my God. This is a
70, 140. We're currently being out-doubled by the other team, currently.
They can tell what balls are
1 minute to go, and they have to figure out, how to gain some points and momentum really quickly here. Otherwise, they'll be under the risk of losing the game once more and prolonging the stream. So I have to keep
Again, that
narrating.
is why Team B is the team favorite.
It is the crowd favorite, but it's not exactly the caster favorite. Gotta say,
Right, yeah.
it definitely adds a lot of work.
Yeah. But I can say we all sympathize with Team A, even though we do root for Team B.
Yes. In our hearts, we root for Team B, but we want Team A to win. For all of our sake.
Again, similar to the Houston Outlaws versus.
What happened to
Dragons.
me? I didn't get hit.
Are you comparing competitive Overwatch to this game again?
Yes. What are you gonna do about it, Tommy?
Well, actually, that goes against Article C of the video game.
No.
Recently released this year, first update in 2 centuries, and
No.
unfortunately,
We managed to tie for a moment.
Then it all went downhill.
I got killed by Trump.
So might I add to the commentate on the current
Should we be
situation? We've Team A has currently lost to Team B once again,
The exact call?
and we're not sure. We're not sure exactly what to do next.
Yeah, we do.
We could do one more be all end all.
Minnesota, along with several
Fine,
others.
still
on the
party.
side, you still
We could do one more party.
Okay,
If anyone who doesn't,
you two,
who hasn't
you
played-
get in here. You are doing it. You are doing it.
No.
Everyone
They
has to
don't.
participate. No team here.
Active participants will be allowed to veto going out of the game, but inactive participants, or inactives,
Come on,
have to
man.
try it at least once or risk being thrown out of the house.
What if I just leave?
That's kind of
Right here.
I'll take it.
You could leave.
you. Come on. License.
Come on. It's what the fans want. This caster wants to go an hour ago. But I'm sure the Twitch community would be happy to see.
All 0 of them that are actually watching.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna get on the couch.
Alright, come on.
Get out.
Sit right here. Oh, actually.
You two are going on the couch.
That's fine with me. I can sit up on the couch right here.
Excuse those.
Hey, David, you gotta cast out.
So we got some brand new participants
Too bad, you gotta do it.
who have not even touched the game before.
So we got actually
that's true. Take 2.
1v1 between these two.
Just see you.
Yeah, we'll just 1v1.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out.
You get
1v1.
different skill tiers of everyone else. Can really drastically inhibit the progress
You
of
know
a new
what?
player getting good at the game.
No, let's just let them 1v1.
We're doing a 1v1, okay?
Why is it blinking?
You think you're selecting
We need
bots.
bots.
Now you're
No.
selecting bots.
No, we're 1v1ing.
You need to select bots. It won't let me start otherwise.
Yeah, so it won't let you start it. It is a party mode after all. You can't have a party with less than 4 people.
I believe Main Street is the level to go to.
Well, you're busy with your manga there.
See, my only problem with this is I am a pacifist and non-interventionist, so I can't actually do anything but move.
Well, let's see how that incorporates into your style of play.
Okay.
You know, in the spirit of his pacifism, I think I will join him.
Okay. Sounds like a little bit of doubt from...
Now, the pacifism route is one rarely taken, but it is a higher tier strat. You know, for being new players that they are, this is definitely a wild...
Definitely a little something to brief them into the scene, as it is every character for itself here. I feel like this will be an environment they can better gel in before they start engrossing themselves in a team situation.
Exactly. So Billy is in first place with 10 points. The pacifism route now has 0 chance of winning. So let's see what actually happens from this point on.
It almost looks like they're trying to spawn the Lens Flare Easter egg again.
Yeah, Lens Flare Easter egg. That's always popular with the
let's do it.
With the Twitch community. Oh, the fans love this. Watch it. Here it comes. And as he comes up to the front, and we get the Lens Flare. Everyone loves a good Lens Flare.
J.J. Abrams would be proud.
Of course.
And probably has an erection right now.
Meanwhile, Sully and George are well ahead of the crowd.
Oh, J.J. Abrams himself.
If you listen closely, you can hear him moaning.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually rendering those Lens Flares in real time.
Oh,
you know that?
Good for him.
Definitely have to give major props to J.J. Abrams on that one.
Yeah, fun fact, those are not actually part of the game. Those are all post-processing happening in the other room.
Yeah. We don't actually see the lens flares, we can just picture them.
It might add a bit of game delay, but...
Yeah, there's currently about 3 seconds of...
Well, honestly, there is no chair physics on this level, so we need the lens
flickers, the attention to detail.
Yeah.
But one could argue that the chairs inside the cars, which do have some amount of animations and physics to them,
I don't believe they do so.
as chair physics.
Well, actually, they don't have chair physics on their doors.
Are there actually chairs rendered in it? I've just seen it in the cab.
And time is up. Sully has won the game with 75 points, infinitely times more than any of these two...
Infinity times 0 is still technically 0.
And I'm done with the stream now. Let's exit this.
Yeah, let's just...
My throat actually hurts.
So
anyway.
That was a massive break. Goodbye.
We could grab a channel.
Pacifism.
Oh yeah, do you want to do like an outro?
Let's get this wall out. Well, me.
Remember, pacifism will solve all your problems, unless you die practicing.
So that's the most Monsters Inc. Scream Arena. That was loud.
Is that what it's called? I thought it was just like Monsters Inc.
No, you just touched my...
I'm sorry.
That's loud, is what I said.
Sorry. Is this loud?
Yes!
I'm very sorry right now.
Oh, and what about this?
Yeah.
No, that's touching the bass, Jericho.
It's only scrutiny for...
Batman is still alive.
Good point out that David is performing his squats. Goodbye!
Yep.
Dicks.
Stay classy, America.